Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and this is set number 71730, Epic Battle Set Kai vs. Skulkin from the LEGO Ninjago Legacy theme. This is an all-new set coming in January 2021, which contains 61 pieces, 2 minifigures, and retails for $9.99 in the US. I was able to find this set early at Kohl's. Unfortunately, it was the only one of the 4 Epic Battle sets I could find, but when the other 3 do come out and I do get my hands on them, stay tuned for reviews of them on this channel coming soon. But yeah, so this video, let's take a look at this set. To start, there's this little archway build. This could be used to represent sort of the entrance to a temple or a little monastery or something. It's very simple, right? But I like how it's designed. You got these dark red pieces. That's a pretty cool color right here. These dark red slope tiles right here to make up the roof. And then you have this little branch coming out right here with this orange leaf piece. That's very uncommon to see the leaf piece in that color. I personally don't own any of that piece in that color, so that's very cool to get. And they use this black tentacle piece to represent the stem. You have 2 little steps right here, and then you have this jumper piece right here. I would assume that was to display a figure, but trying to put a figure in, it's actually this archway is too small to actually fit a figure in there. So maybe you could put a weapon there, like the sword of fire or something for the ninja to fight for. But no weapon like that comes in the set to put there. So honestly, it's a little weird, that jumper piece right there. But it looks good, and honestly, I just think this is a really cute looking little build. The next build in this set is this little training dummy. Very simple little build. It uses 2 brown skeleton legs. Those are very cool to get in that color. They're kind of common nowadays, but a couple years ago, you would never see this piece in that color. So they're very cool to get here. There's got this golden Sensei Wu style hat right here, and then just an unprinted brown minifigure head to sort of represent a wooden training dummy. And this can be spun just like this. So if you want to have the ninja or even the skeleton practice hitting this, you can. Right, you can come in with a sword like this and hit it like that. And it's very simple, very fun. I always like these little training dummies. I remember trying to build my own as a kid before they really came in sets, so I really appreciate whenever they're included. Then there's this little spinjitzu spinner. These have come in a few sets. This one's a little shorter than they normally are, but you're supposed to attach a figure, presumably Kai right here. And then you can run this against the ground. It has a little rubber wheel piece right there. When you run against the ground, he actually spins. I just think this is a nice way to simulate spinjitzu without including a full spinner in the set. Here are the 2 minifigures included in this set. We have Kai and we have Whiplash. This all-new Kai figure is very cool. He's exclusive to this set, if you didn't know. He's got this white upper shirt on without any sleeves, and then these red gloves and this brand new pants piece. This guy looks excellent. I'm surprised how much I like this figure. I really like the red gloves on him. Kai's never really used red gloves. He's only ever had black, besides his energy, air jitsu, spinjitzu master, and spinjitzu burst versions, but those are more elemental explosion type suits. This is more just a normal ninja suit. And he has the red hands here, and they look super cool. They fit him really well. I really love how they look, especially combined with the white torso and everything. That leg piece is new too, which is very cool to see. The past 2 gimmick sets, right? These little $10 sets that come with exclusive figures. The past 2 ones, Kai has reused previous legs, Avatar reused Season 11, FS reused Season 11, and Burst reused Legacy 2. But these are all new legs right here. It's got a black belt with a little bit of fire coming off the side, and I think that looks really good. I really like this guy here. He also has an early look at his Season 14 headband hairpiece, which I think looks really, really good. I really like this 3D headband, how it wraps around. It doesn't look too big, and I think it fits him kind of perfectly. I really like how this is done here. You can see he also has the half mask right there. And he's got this also new weapon piece of this sword that's in the middle of being swung, right? You can see just the standard LEGO sword piece right there, but then it has this effect coming off to make it look like it's in the middle of being swung. This is a part of a new weapons pack that comes in these epic battle sets, which is really cool. Kai is meant to have the sword, but it actually comes with orange versions of weapons for all 4 of the original ninja. So obviously we have the sword here for Kai. There's also nunchucks for Jay. I think this is probably my favorite design. I really like the chain connecting to just another dragon hilt piece and the way that swings. I think this is the coolest one. I can't wait to get this in blue because I think that would fit Jay really well and work really well as the nunchucks of lightning. There's also this scythe for Cole. Once again, that one's going to be really cool to get for him. And then there's the shuriken for Zane, which once again has his effects to make it look like it's spinning through the air, which I think looks awesome. The coolest part, perhaps, though, is the fact that not only do you get a weapon for each of the ninja, you get duplicates, too. So you get 2 of each weapon piece. You get 2 swords, 2 scythes, 2 nunchucks, and then 4 shurikens, because obviously you're meant to hold 2 shurikens at once, so it comes with a total of 4 shurikens. This set really only needed to come with 1 sword piece, right? But it comes with a total of, 10 weapons? It's just super nice and appreciated that they include so many, and if you want orange shurikens, you have them here. And yeah, I really, really like that inclusion. Weapon aside though, there's what Kai looks like with his hair, mask, and accessory removed, and you get slightly better look at his torso. I really like that bit of yellow peeking through his torso. Actually, that's just such a cool torso print. It just looks like a really it looks like a tight training shirt on him, and it looks really cool and fits Kai really well. I actually really like this print. And then there's his alternate face and back torso print. Back torso print, once again, very, very good. I like this figure a lot more than I expected. I thought this was my least favorite of the, epic battle, ninja suits, but this one genuinely looks pretty good. I like it. Next, we have the Legacy Whiplash figure here. This guy's actually exclusive to this set. He's an updated version of the original Legacy Whiplash in 2019, and I think this version is so much better. I mean, all the parts are the same except for one, the head, the legs, torso, arms, and armor, and the hat and everything, exactly the same. But he's got an all-new face print, and I think this face print is so much better. Because the original Whiplash just used Crunch's head, right? He just reused Crunch's head on Knuckles' body, and then obviously they gave him his hat. And it didn't really look like Whiplash, it just looked like Crunch in a hat, and it just felt very odd to me. But this guy definitely, it feels a lot more like Whiplash, and it has a lot more personality in this one. I like this guy a lot more. Taking off that hat so the light hits the face print a little bit better, you can see him in more detail. He's got his mouth open. You can see that broken tooth that both him and Cruncher have, but he no longer has the chipped skull at the bottom like Cruncher has, because obviously that's a Cruncher feature, not a Whiplash feature. There's lots of gray lines all over his face, so you can see too, in sort of eyebrow positions here. There's a scar running across his eye, and there's a few more around his mouth. And then a very subtle detail, the two pupils of his eyes are actually different sizes. The one on the left is a lot bigger, while the one on the right is a lot smaller. And that sort of fits the sort of deranged look that he has in the show. He doesn't appear often, but when he does, I believe he does have one bigger eye in the show. So this is a lot more representative of Whiplash than the original Legacy Whiplash figure. This doesn't feel like reused parts. This feels like actual Whiplash. And I'm so happy that, they finally fixed him. He's not perfect. He's still using the blue cloth piece, which doesn't really fit Whiplash. He's supposed to have white like he did in the show and in, the original sets. However, at least they fixed his face. I think the facial expression is probably the most important part of this guy, and they definitely improved it here. But underneath everything, he's just got the same old torso, nothing too special there. And if you've never seen the skeleton from the back, there's what he looks like. So as a whole, would I recommend this set? Yeah, definitely. I liked how these epic battle sets looked just from the pictures, but I think this was definitely my least favorite one. Obviously, I don't have the others yet, so I can't compare, but I was a lot more impressed by this than I expected to be. This Kai figure is awesome. He looks so cool, and it's such a unique look for Kai. It's unlike any of his other suits. And the fact that they finally updated Whiplash, just so appreciated. He looks so much better like this. He finally has his personality that he was, severely missing in the original. It's also nice to get an early look at the Kai headband piece. And the new weapons pack is awesome. I genuinely am so impressed by how those look. I think the scythe is probably the worst looking one, but they all look very good, especially the sword and the nunchucks. Now, obviously, the sword is what you're meant to use in this set. I think my only real complaint with this set is the little dojo build. I wish it was a little bit taller so you could fit a figure on that jumper plate. However, that's such a minor thing, and it's not really a big deal, and it's very easy to modify it if you want that. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I do LEGO and Ninjago videos like this every single day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. And if you're new to the channel, I did already do reviews of all 5 of the new Ninjago Legacy 2021 sets, all the ones except for the epic battle set, so if you guys want to check them out, you can go to the channel. But yeah, as for this video, I think I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.